Listen to me. There's an old version of you that's still holding on, still whispering in your ear, still trying to convince you that average is enough. That old version of you is comfortable, predictable, and safe, but safe never made anybody legendary. Safe never built empires. Safe never created breakthroughs. And safe will never allow you to step into the person you were designed to be. If you don't force yourself to outgrow that old version, you're going to keep repeating the same year over and over again and call it a life. The truth is, growth never feels good. Growth is uncomfortable. Growth hurts. But the pain of growth is nothing compared to the pain of regret. You've been carrying around your old habits, your old excuses, your old fears for too long. That version of you was good enough to get you here, but it will not be enough to take you there. Every level of your life demands a different you. And that means the old you has to die for the new you to live. Stop negotiating with your comfort zone. Stop protecting the parts of yourself that are keeping you small. Freedom, you want success. You want that dream. Then you've got to make old you uncomfortable until it has no place left in your life. You've got to starve your distractions and feed your discipline. You've got to stop telling yourself own day and start making today the day. You know why some people stay stuck? Because they keep worshiping their old identity. They keep saying, that's just who I am. No, that's who you were. Stop labeling yourself with limits. You're not bound by your past. You're bound by your choices. The old you chose comfort. The new you chooses commitment. The old you waited for motivation. The new you moves with discipline. The old you lived in fear. The new you lives in faith. Don't wait for life to force you to change. Force yourself. Push yourself into situations that stretch you. Demand more from your mind, from your body, from your spirit. Wake up earlier. Harder, think bigger. Don't just want transformation, force transformation. If you don't outgrow who you were, you'll never become who you're meant to be. So here's the challenge every day. Kill a piece of the old you. Kill the laziness, kill the procrastination, kill the self-doubt, and in its place, plant seeds of resilience, discipline, and relentless focus. When you look in the mirror, you shouldn't recognize the person you were a year ago, 6 months ago, even 30 days ago. Growth should be obvious. Force yourself to outgrow the old version of you, because that old you will never survive in the future you're building. Your destiny doesn't need the weaker you, the distracted you, the fearful you. It needs the disciplined, hungry, unshakable you, the new you. Only way you'll meet that version is by putting the old one to rest once and for. The old version of you is comfortable but keeping you small, and that's the truth you have to face if you're serious about transformation. Comfort is a trap dressed up as peace. Comfort feels good because it doesn't ask anything of you. Comfort lets you sleep in when you said you would wake up early. Comfort says, it's fine, you've done enough. When deep down, you know you haven't scratched the surface of your potential. The old version of you is addicted to comfort, and comfort is exactly what has kept you in the same place year after year. If you don't confront that reality, you'll keep living below your capacity and wondering why things never change. Comfort is cheap. It costs nothing to sit on the couch, nothing to procrastinate, nothing to play it safe. But the price of staying there is your destiny. You can't be comfortable and grow at the same time. The old version of you wants to be liked, wants to fit in, avoid risk. That version of you clings to old habits, old excuses, old routines because they feel familiar. But listen, familiar is not freedom. Familiar is the cage that looks like home but keeps you from stepping into greatness. When you settle for comfort, you're shrinking yourself to fit into a box that was never meant for you. And what's worse is you know it. Deep inside, you felt that tug, that voice that says you're capable of more. But every time you silence it with comfort, you're choosing smallness. The old you is the one that says, tomorrow I'll start. The old you is the one that talks about dreams, but never backs them up with action. The old you gets jealous when others win instead of studying how they did it. The old you avoids challenges because challenges expose your weaknesses. But hear me, those weaknesses won't disappear by avoiding them. They only disappear when you face them. The old you is keeping you in a cycle of almost, nearly, someday. And the truth is, someday is the most dangerous word in your vocabulary because it robs you of today. Comfort feels safe, but it's a lie. Safety is not in staying the same. Safety is in growth. When you grow, you adapt. When you grow, you create new opportunities. When you grow, become unshakable. The old you will never prepare you for the storms of life because the old you was built for survival, not success. You've got to stop protecting the old you like it's a friend. It's an enemy. It's stealing your future. It's stealing your power. Every day you hold on to that version, you're delaying the person you were born to become. So ask yourself, are you going to keep living as the old you, hiding in comfort, or are you ready to break out and force yourself to grow? The old you cannot take you where you're destined to go. The old you was enough to get you here, but not enough to get you there. Growth is painful, regret is worse. That's the reality most people run from. We're wired to avoid pain, to avoid discomfort, to avoid the sting of pushing beyond what feels easy. But let me tell you something, the pain of discipline, the pain of sacrifice, the pain of grinding day after day, it's temporary, you can survive it. Can't survive is the heaviness of looking back at your life and realizing you played small when you could have gone big. That pain doesn't go away. That's the pain you carry in silence, the pain that follows you into old age, the pain that whispers, you had one shot and you wasted it. Growth demands that you stretch yourself. Growth means waking up earlier when your body wants to sleep. Growth means saying no to distractions when everybody else is saying yes. Growth means failing, learning, getting back up, failing again. It's embarrassing sometimes. It's lonely sometimes. It's exhausting most of the time. But every time you push through that pain, you build a version of yourself that is stronger, sharper, and more resilient. That pain has purpose. That pain is shaping you into someone who can handle what's coming. But regret is pain without purpose. Regret doesn't make you stronger. Regret just reminds you of what you lost. Think about it. You skip the workout because you don't want the discomfort. Later, you regret being out of shape. You don't take the risk because you're afraid of failing. Later, you regret never starting. You settle for a job you hate because it feels safe. Later, you regret wasting years of your life in a place that killed your passion. In the moment, avoiding growth feels easier. But when the years pass, that decision becomes a weight on your soul. People don't cry at the end of their lives over the things they tried and failed at. They cry over the things they never had the courage to attempt. So yes, growth hurts. Here's the difference. Growth pain is temporary. Muscles ache after you train, but they heal and come back stronger. Fear hits before you take a leap, but once you do it, that fear loses its power. Growth pain passes because it's building something inside of you. Regret never passes because it's attached to what you didn't build, what you didn't chase, what you didn't dare to do. You've got to decide which pain you're willing to live with. The pain of growth that transforms you or the pain of regret that chains you. One makes you, the other breaks you. Every time you choose growth, you're investing in a future where you can look back with pride. Every time you choose comfort, you're investing in a future where you look back with regret. So don't be fooled. Pain you're feeling right now from pushing yourself, from sacrificing, from grinding, that's not punishment, that's preparation. But if you quit, if you run from it, the regret you'll feel later will cost more than you can afford. Growth may hurt. Regret is unbearable. Choose the pain that builds you, not the pain that breaks you. Every level of life demands a new version of you, and that's why so many people get stuck. They're trying to step into new seasons with old habits, old mindsets, and old attitudes. You can't walk into your future dragging the same baggage from your past. What got you here will not get you there. The discipline that helped you survive won't be enough to help you thrive. The mindset that kept you comfortable in the last chapter will keep you trapped if you don't upgrade it. Life is designed to test you, and with every new level comes a new demand, a new challenge, a new responsibility. If you don't rise to it, you stay stuck on the same level, repeating the same cycles, wondering why nothing changes. Think about it like climbing stairs. You can't use the same step twice. Every step requires you to lift yourself higher. If you stop moving, you get stuck, and eventually you fall behind. Each level of your life is calling for a better, sharper, stronger version of you. When you were in school, you had one level of discipline. When you started working, life demanded more. When you start chasing your dreams, life demands even more. And if you want to lead, inspire, succeed at the highest level, you've got to completely reinvent yourself over and over again. The problem is most people fall in love with an old version of themselves. They keep saying, "This is who I am," as if identity is fixed forever. No, it's not who you are. It's who you've been. You are allowed to evolve. You are supposed to evolve. The version of you that worked last year might not be the one that works this year. The level of focus you had before may not be enough for the level of goals you have now. And if you refuse to grow, Life will force you to. But when life forces you, it hurts more than when you decide to do it yourself. New levels also expose old weaknesses. When you get promoted, suddenly you can't rely on the same work ethic. You've got to manage people. You've got to think bigger. You've got to be more disciplined. When you start a business, suddenly your laziness shows up in your bank account. When you chase your dreams, suddenly your lack of consistency is the wall you keep running into. That's not punishment. That's life telling you it's time to level up. Every version of you has an expiration date. The old version is enough to get you here, but not enough to take you further. That means you've got to constantly upgrade your mindset, your habits, and your circle. Who you surround yourself with, feed your mind, how you spend your time, it all has to change when you go higher. The person who wants to build $1 million business cannot think like the person who's just trying to pay bills. Person who wants to lead thousands cannot act like the person who can't even lead themselves. So if you feel stretched, if you feel uncomfortable, if you feel like life is demanding more from you, it's because it is. That's the signal you've hit the edge of your current level. Don't fight it. Don't run from it. Step into it. Create the new version of yourself that can handle this level, and then prepare for the next one. Because every level of life demands a new you. Faster you embrace that, the faster you grow. Stop labeling yourself with limits from your past. Too many people are walking around with names, titles, and identities they gave themselves years ago, and they're still living under those limits today. You failed once, so now you call yourself a failure. You made a mistake, so now you tell yourself you're broken. Somebody told you that you weren't smart enough, strong enough, or disciplined enough, and you believed it. And now every time you want to step into something new, that old label rises up and says, no, this isn't who you are. Let me tell you something. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not your failures. You are the choices you make today, right now, in this moment. Old version of you wore those labels because it didn't know any better. The old you accepted limits because it was easier to accept them than to fight against them. But the moment you start carrying your past like it's your identity, you chain yourself to it. Doesn't matter if it was 10 years ago or 10 minutes ago. If you keep repeating the story of your old self, you'll keep living like your old self. And that means your future will look exactly like your past. Stop saying, that's just who I am. That's a lie. That's who you were. You don't have to be the person who gives up easily. You don't have to be the person who procrastinates. You don't have to be the person who hides from challenges. You can choose to rewrite that story at any moment. First, you've got to tear off the labels that are keeping you small. Labels like, I'm lazy, I'm not smart enough, I don't have discipline, I can't change. All of them are chains, not truths. Chains designed to keep you living under the ceiling of your old life. And here's the problem with labels. Once you believe them, you act on them. If you believe you're lazy, you stop even trying to build consistency. If you believe you're broken, you stop chasing healing. If you believe you're not smart, you don't even bother to learn. You've programmed yourself to live down to the label instead of rising above it. That's why you have to cut those labels off right now. Stop calling yourself by names that don't belong to the future you're building. It doesn't matter what people called you. It doesn't matter what your family said. It doesn't matter how many times you failed before. Only thing that matters is what you decide to call yourself today. Start labeling yourself with power, with potential, with vision. Say, I'm disciplined, I'm consistent, I'm relentless, I'm becoming who I need to be. And then back it up with action. Because when you choose a new label and you live like it, your brain starts to believe it, your body starts to align with it, and your future starts to shift. Your past is a place of reference, not a place of residence. You are not required to keep carrying those old labels into your new season. You don't owe your past anything, but you owe your future everything. So stop labeling yourself with limits. Start labeling yourself with possibilities. The old version of you is gone. The only version that matters is the one you're building right now. Force yourself into discomfort to create transformation, because nothing changes when you're comfortable. Comfort feels good in the moment, but it kills your potential in the long run. Everything you want, the success, the discipline, the growth, the respect, it's on the other side of discomfort. The problem is most people run from it. They want the results, but not the struggle. They want the reward, but not the sacrifice. They want to shine on the stage, don't want to sweat in the dark. That's not how life works. If you keep choosing comfort, you're choosing to stay the same. Transformation only happens when you step into places that stretch you, when you do the things you don't feel like doing. You make the hard choice over the easy one. Think about a seed. It doesn't grow sitting on top of the soil. It has to be buried in the dark, under pressure, uncomfortable until it breaks open. That's when life comes out. That's when transformation begins. You are no different. You've got to put yourself in environments that challenge you, situations that demand more of you, routines that push you past what feels safe. You've got to break open before you can grow. If you keep protecting yourself from discomfort, you'll never see the version of you that was meant to bloom. Discomfort is where discipline is born. Waking up earlier than you want to, saying no to temptations, staying consistent when your body wants to quit. Those moments feel terrible in the moment. They are building you into someone unstoppable. You're teaching your mind and body that you are in control, not your feelings. Every time you push through discomfort, you collect evidence that you're capable of more than you thought. And the more evidence you stack, the stronger and more confident you become. But when you avoid discomfort, you also avoid growth. Every time you choose the shortcut, every time you choose the couch over the grind, every time you choose what feels good now instead of what builds you later, you reinforce weakness. Weakness never creates transformation. Weakness keeps you stuck repeating the same year of your life over and over again. That's why you have to force yourself into the pain zone on purpose. Don't wait until life hits you with a challenge. Give yourself challenges. Push yourself to read more, train harder, work longer, stretch further, demand more from yourself, because that's how you unlock more from life. Here's the truth: discomfort is temporary, but the transformation it brings lasts forever. Nobody looks back and says, I wish I would have stayed comfortable. But plenty of people look back and say, I wish I would have pushed harder. You can either suffer the short-term discomfort of discipline, or you can suffer the long-term discomfort of regret. One builds you, the other breaks you. So stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for motivation. Step into the discomfort right now. Make the call you're afraid to make. Do the work you've been putting off. Confront the weakness you've been ignoring. Transformation is not found in comfort. It's found in the grind, in the sacrifice, in the stretch. Force yourself into discomfort, because that's where the new version of you is waiting. Kill pieces of the old you daily and build the new you with discipline. That's how transformation really works. It's not one big decision. It's not one magical moment. It's the small daily choices where you either let the old version of yourself live or you put it to death every single day. You're faced with moments where the old you shows up. The old you says, hit snooze. The old you says, skip the workout. The old you says, do it tomorrow. The old you says, take it easy, no one's watching. And every time you listen, you breathe life back into that version of you that's holding you down. If you're serious about growth, you've got to wake up every day ready for war, ready to kill the habits, excuses, and patterns that no longer serve you. The old you isn't a one-time act. It's a lifestyle. It's waking up and deciding, I will not be lazy today. I will not let fear run me. I will not settle for average. And instead of just saying it, you prove it with action. You prove it by showing up when it's inconvenient, by staying consistent when it's boring, by being disciplined when no one else is holding you accountable. Discipline is the weapon you use to put the old you to rest and build the new one. Discipline is doing what you said you'd do long after the mood you set it in has left you. The new you doesn't get built by accident. The new you is crafted through intentional action. You kill the old you when you replace laziness with movement, distraction with focus, fear with courage, excuses with execution. Every time you choose the harder right over the easier wrong, you're chiseling away the old version and shaping the new one. And here's the powerful thing: you don't have to transform overnight. You can kill just one weakness a day, one excuse a day, one bad habit a day. Eventually, the old you won't have any ground left to stand on. But here's where most people fail. They try to kill the old them without building something new in its place. You can't just cut out bad habits. You've got to replace them with stronger ones. Stop saying, I'm going to quit being lazy, and start saying, I'm going to build a routine that keeps me sharp. Stop saying, to stop procrastinating, and start saying, I'm going to attack my goals the moment I think of them. Stop saying, I'm going to quit wasting time, and start saying, Going to schedule every minute of my day. Discipline isn't about subtraction only. It's about replacement, building habits that make the new you unshakable. This is not about perfection. It's about progress. You might not kill every weakness today. You kill some of it, you're stronger than yesterday. And if you keep stacking those days, the old you won't survive. Eventually, you'll look in the mirror and realize you don't even recognize who you were a year ago. And that's the point. Is to outgrow the old version so completely that going back isn't even an option. So stop protecting the old you. Stop feeding it. Every day, kill a piece of it and replace it with discipline, hunger, and vision. Build the new you brick by brick, choice by choice. Day. And if you do that consistently, old version of you won't stand a chance.